Okay, so 247 Sports. 247 Sports has made their early bowl predictions. Now, you all already know it's way too early for this, man. We didn't even pick nothing. We didn't even pick nothing yet. It's too early for this. But 247 Sports, early bowl predictions. Now, we're going to run through some of these, the notable ones. The other ones that we don't really care about, we ain't going to pay too much attention to. So, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm seeing, the first thing that comes up, the Alamo Bowl. That's Iowa State versus Utah. Don't care. I mean, Utah blew their chance at the playoffs last year. We all saw that. Las Vegas Bowl, where you got Texas A&M versus USC. Don't really care. They got a couple new bowl games too, apparently. The Myrtle Beach Bowl. Then you got the Los Angeles Bowl. Don't really care about none of these bowls. I do not want to see Miami going to none of these bowls. It is what it is. The ACC versus the Pac-12, Virginia Tech versus Arizona State. Don't really care. Oh, there we are. There we go. Now, SEC versus ACC. Miami versus Mississippi State in the Gator Bowl. Not a bad prediction, but normally I'll be mad. At a prediction like that, because normally I go into the season expecting much more. But last year, 247 Sports had Miami going 9-3, losing to the Gators, Florida State, and I think Virginia Tech, one of those teams. Either way, we ended the season 6-7. So I'm not gonna give 247 Sports too much slack this time around or whatever. I'm not gonna, go all crazy like last season, but it is what it is. The Gator Bowl. Now, Florida State is on here. I know a lot of you guys are like, "Where's Florida State?" Bleak Bowl, ACC versus Big Ten, Florida State versus Minnesota. Blah blah blah. Don't really care. Let's go down to some of the notable ones. I mean, SEC versus Big Ten, Auburn versus Wisconsin. Don't really care. Oh, this one here is for you. If you see this video, Uncle Lou, this one is for you, man. You've been talking so much smack about Oklahoma, saying that Oklahoma shows up every year to the playoffs, don't do nothing, they should be banned from the playoffs. And, well, according to 247 Sports, they should be banned from the playoffs. They're not going to be in the playoffs. But they will be going to the Peach Bowl game against your Georgia Bulldogs. So, basically, 247 Sports is saying that your Georgia Bulldogs are coming up short this season. Don't they always? Fiesta Bowl, LSU versus Oregon. Don't really care. I mean, we all know LSU is not going back to the championship. Well, I'm not going to say they're not because it's too early. Orange Bowl. Notre Dame versus Penn State. Don't really care. The Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl. Number 1, Ohio State versus number 4, Florida? So, are they predicting that Florida's going to win the SEC this season? Is that what they're saying? So, this is very interesting. Number 1 versus number 4. Ohio State versus Florida. Here we got the Sugar Bowl. Now, this one might sound a little bit more reasonable. Number 2, Clemson versus number 3, Alabama. So I'm guessing, according to 247 Sports, Alabama is going to be back on the rise. I can see that one maybe happening. according to 247 Sports. I must keep saying this because I don't want nobody to pop into this video and somehow get in the middle or somewhere and think that these are my predictions. I came up with these. No. These are 247 Sports predictions. So, number 1, Ohio State versus number 4, Florida. They have Ohio State winning that game. No, go figures. Then you have number 2, Clemson versus number 3, Alabama. They have Clemson winning that one. Clemson and Alabama, the rivalry goes on. It is what it is. Ohio State versus Clemson. Rematch from the playoffs. This season just passed. They have Clemson beating Ohio State once again to reclaim the national championship. Go figures, right? These are 247 Sports predictions that the 2020 national champions will be the Clemson Tigers. Go figures. What you guys think about this? Do you guys see Clemson winning the national championship this season? What do you guys think about Miami's placement in these predictions? I must say this once again, predictions. These are not set in stone. We're nowhere near the college football bowl season or bowl hunting or anything. We don't even know the records of half the teams that's going to be on here. Are you guys happy with where they placed Miami? Are you? I'm not. I got a lot of aspiration for this season. I do not see Miami coming up short this season, okay? Nothing shorter than an ACC championship. Now, let's say we do make it 12-0 like I want, or maybe even 10 or 11 wins. I really don't see us coming up that short to where we'll be placed in that bowl game. I see us being in a New Year's bowl game this season. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm aiming too high. What do you think? Am I aiming too high? Can Miami make a New Year's 6 bowl game this season? If we don't beat Clemson in the ACC championship. Because I'm calling it right now. Miami will be playing Clemson in the ACC championship. 12-0. Go Canes.